Although it nearly cost Lu Meng his life, Wu successfully managed to slay the god of war, Guan Yu. And by doing so, the majority of Jing fell under Wu's control. Meanwhile, Liu Bei was furious over the death of Guan Yu and could barely contain his rage. Sun Quan must pay for this treachery. Liu Bei abandoned his marital ties to the Sun family and led a large army to attack Yi Ling. Sun Quan met him in battle without the slightest hint of hesitation or emotion. For upon hearing of Liu Bei's invasion, he had immediately gathered his men and sought a strategy that would bring them victory. This was Sun Quan's way, now that he had surpassed his father and brother and accepted his destiny as ruler. Witnessing Sun Quan's disciplined presence of mind, the young heroes of Wu prepared a brilliant strategy to ensure their success.
The Shu army is large in number, but they have marched a long way. We must strike now, while they are still fatigued.
Absolutely. Yes.
So everyone is in favor of Ling Tong's plan?
Just a moment. Lord Ling Tong's plan has merit. But it fails to consider the emotions.
Who do you think you are? I don't believe a word he's saying. He's out of his mind!
Come on. Having lost Guan Yu, the Shu army is burning for revenge. We should shore up our defenses and wait for the enemy to realize their own fatigue.
It's not half bad.
But can we really hold out against an army that size?
You doubt us? Remember, we have used cunning to defeat large armies before. At Treachery, for example.
Right on!
Lu Xuan, you will take command in this battle.
Preparations for battle are complete. We march to victory!
Understood.
Lord Lu Meng, I shall protect the future of our kingdom. The enemy is fueled with rage. Their ill discipline is reflected in their ranks. We must fight their fervor with fire. Zhu Ran and Zhou Tai, you know what to do.
Attack is not progressing as we hoped. Is something the matter with Lord Zhu Ran?
What do you think of this? I can see every flaw in your form. You must retreat. This is not the end.
Another step forward in my training is the future of Wu.
You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh. I can see every flaw in your form. You will learn to regret this moment.
You've done well. Now let's push the attack.
is time to execute the plan.
Is that so? And while we risk our lives on the front lines, you'll be resting in safety, I suppose.
Do not be discouraged. The promotion was settled. He was bound to attract resentment.
I must lead from the front if I wish to earn their respect.
I bring news. Quan is charging forward and cutting down all in his path.
My lord, we must stop him!
I will act as a decoy. If we can draw him in front of our main camp, we should be able to overpower him.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Oh, aren't you all fired up? We will try to keep up with you.
Quan, I was the one who killed your father. If you want revenge, then you'll have to catch me. I can see every my father will be avenged here and now by my own hand. What do you think of this?
We must all work together. We should never be fighting alone.
I have learned a lot. I can see every flaw in your form. I can see every flaw in your form. I can see every flaw in your form.
We must retreat. This is not the end.
Another step forward. Training is the future of you. I can see every flaw in your form.
I have failed. I leave the rest up to you.
Lord Juran wishes you to know that he is happy to follow your orders, my lord.
I imagine you shouldn't have any problems getting your plans executed from now on. That was a most exciting display of bravery. I am impressed. Is this supposed to be a trap?
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. Okay, now's the time to show me what you're made of. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
Another step forward. My training is the future of ruin.
You don't even stand a chance.
Fight me now! For glory!
I can see every flaw in your form.
I have discovered my overcome it.
Another step forward in my training is the future of Wu. Now is our chance! Engulf the enemy in a sea of crimson flames!
I must retreat. This is not the end.
The fire attack has worked. The enemy is isolated. Finish them off.
You've turned this battle on its head. I knew you had it in you.
Liu Bei's mighty army are reduced to whimpering wrecks. We did the right thing following you.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
Another step forward in my training is the future of Wu.
Reinforcements have arrived, led by Zhao Yun and Zhuge Liang.
None of you better try to escape. What do you think? If you do, I'll hunt you down personally.
Forgive me. I have lost sight of the enemy commander.
You all fired up. We will try to keep up with you.
Stay away from my lord. None shall pass here.
I have done enough. It would seem that victory is beyond us today.
Leave this to us. You go after Liu Bei.
It's about time I got to have some real fun. We'll take care of this.
Very well. I am in your debt.
There's something eerie and menacing about this place. We must be extremely vigilant.
I hope you realize you have no chance of victory. is a weakness in those who believe themselves strong. So easily you are drawn out. The outcome of this battle relies on your performance.
What do you think of that? I can see every flaw in your form.
The young genius of Wu. You have found a way through my stone sentinel maze, I see.
Where are we? Welcome. My pets and I have long awaited your arrival.
Another step forward in my training is the future of Wu. I can see every flaw in your form.
I have discovered my own weakness. I must work harder to overcome it.
Another step forward in my training is the future of Wu.
That was a most exciting display of bravery. I am impressed.
What do you think of that?
I've got you now. You'll regret wandering out here alone.
You cannot keep this up forever.
Go no closer to my lord. I will be your opponent.
Quan Yu will be avenged. We will fight to the last man if need be.
This battle is as good as over.
Come on, keep on coming. Until my brother is avenged, I will not fall.
Fight me now, for glory!
It is an honor to...
Stop! Please, he is no threat to Wu anymore. Please.
No. I must avenge my fallen brother, or die trying.
That would be foolish.
Sun Quan.
Lower your weapon, Lu Xun. Shu has been destroyed. They have not the means to oppose us anymore. Or maybe they do. Maybe I just don't want to bring any more pain to my sister.
Brother. Thank you.
The wisdom of Lu Xun and the bravery of the Wu soldiers combined to defeat the enraged Liu Bei. Having lost the will to go on, Liu Bei fell ill and soon became unable to oppose Wu. And at the urging of Sun Shangxiang, he formed an alliance with them. Meanwhile, following the death of his father Cao Cao, Cao Pi declared himself Emperor of Wei and moved to invade Wu. It was a sign of the threat that an alliance between Wu and Shu posed to his kingdom of Wei. Sun Quan himself led his troops onto the field and lay in wait for the impending battle at Dongkou. Within the ranks of the Wei army was the feared General Zhang Liao. However, the old Sun Quan, who had cowered in fear before him at Hefei, was no more. Lu Xun, Ding Feng, Zhou Tai, Ling Tong, Lian Shi. The leader of Wu was surrounded by many brilliant young generals and courageous veterans. Brimming with confidence, Sun Quan boldly stepped forth onto the battlefield.
like I've spent my whole life just watching others. When my father and brother were alive, I used to resent the fact that all I was good for was watching them.
But not everyone can do that. It is your talent.
Yes, my sister and Zhou Yu said the same thing. I have come to realize that it is not so bad. With your help, we have been able to keep Wu safe.
My lord, you must never forget that it is your wisdom and vision that has kept us all safe.
It's very kind of you to say so.
My lord, preparations are complete. We await your orders.
Listen, men! We defeated the forces of Shu at Yi Ling. Now we must defeat Wei and prove we are the mightiest of the three kingdoms. That is the only way to bring peace to Wu and happiness to my people. Fight, soldiers of Wu, for our kingdom and for our families. Forward to glory!